All right, so jumping straight into step number one, which is that you need to sign up to an AI tool called Midjourney. Now, what Midjourney is going to be able to do is that it's going to turn your text into images. Now, I do need to let you know that it is going to cost $10 for you to sign up, but I'll definitely say that that's worth it because there's various other free ones that you're going to be able to use out there. But in my opinion, the rest of them don't really make high quality images that you're going to be able to sell for a high amount. However, Midjourney, on the other hand, is going to make images that you're going to be able to sell for over $100, $200 if you wanted to. But let me show you exactly how it works. So when it comes to signing up, what you need to do is head over to Google and then type in Midjourney just like that. Then what you need to do is click on the first one in the results. Then you need to come over here to this link and just click on this. It's then going to ask you to install Discord onto your computer. So you're going to have an external software for you to be able to use it. But once you've gone through the entire sign up process and you've inserted all of your details and you've also paid the $10 that you need to pay, this is going to be a similar page to what you're going to see. Now, when it comes to actually creating your first image, what you need to do is to scroll down just like this, and then you're going to see these newcomer rooms. So you just need to click on any one of them. So I'm going to click on this one right here. Once you're in this room, it's going to look somewhat like a chat room, and there's going to be various different people requesting all of their different images. As you can see, this person made this image over here, and then this person made this image. There's going to be so many different images, but when it comes to you making the image that you want to make, what you need to do is come down to this section over here and enter a specific prompt. Now, in terms of the image that I'm going to make, as an initial example, just to show you exactly how this entire process works, I'm going to jump back onto this site that we're going to use as inspiration and scroll down slightly, and what I'm going to do is just pick out any one of their images. So there's this one over here that looks like a Rolex watch or a random watch, but I really like the design, so let me just click into it. Yep, this image looks really good. I like the colors, I like the way that it's designed, and I just like the whole concept of the Rolex watch. So now that I know that this is a similar image to what I'm going to make, I'm going to head back over to Midjourney, and I'm going to come down here to this section, and I'm going to type in slash and then imagine just like this. I'm going to select that one, and then in this box over here you just need to type in a description of the image that you're trying to make. And 99% of the time, no matter how ridiculous it is, Midjourney is going to be able to make something similar. So what I'm going to type in is a large Rolex watch as the main image with a colorful artistic splash paint background, and then click on enter. So as you can see, it's already gone to work to make the image for me. It's going to take maybe a couple seconds for it to finish. So once it has, I'm going to show you the final product. All right, perfect. So it's now come back with these 4 beautiful, amazing designs that I'm going to be able to choose from. If I want all of them, I'm going to be able to download all of them. If I just want one of them, I'm going to be able to select one of them. But when it comes to selecting which one I want, the way that I'm going to be able to do it is by selecting one of these different options at the bottom. So I think I'm going to go with the 4th one over here. So what I need to do is just click on U4. From here, you can then get a better look at the image, and if you don't like it, you're going to be able to go back and request another image if you want to. But if you are happy with it, you're going to click on open in browser. From here, you're going to be able to save the image to your computer. And this actually now brings me on to one of the next steps that you need to take, which is that you need to sign up for a free Printify account, which you're going to be able to do by clicking the link in my description. And the sign up process is super simple, because once you've clicked on start for free, it's then going to ask you to enter your email address, your password, or you can just create an account using your Google account. Wherever it is, you're going to be able to do it in a matter of minutes. And once you have logged in, this is a similar page to what you're going to see. But when it comes to actually turning the image that you just made into an actual item that you're going to be able to sell, what you need to do is come over here to where it says catalog. Then you're going to be given all of these different options that you can choose from when it comes to all of the different products that you can make. Whether you're looking to do print on demand with t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, wherever it is, you're going to have all of these different options. But of course, in today's example, we're doing canvases. Now from this stage, Printify is going to have all of these different options that you can choose from. All of them are different qualities, so it all depends on what type of quality you're trying to offer your customers. But in today's example, I'm going to use this one over here. And if we scroll down slightly over here, we're going to be able to see exactly where the item is based. And we can see that it's currently in America, which means that when it comes to offering customers in America really quick shipping, it's not going to be too difficult, because we can also see over here that it's only going to take on average 2 business days for it to arrive to the customer, which is obviously really quick. So once you are happy with everything, you've looked at the price, you've also looked at the shipping price, what you then need to do is click on start designing. So once you get to this point, what you're going to do is upload the image that you just downloaded from Midjourney. So I'm going to do that by clicking on my device over here. All right, perfect. So the image has now been uploaded successfully, but as you can see, it doesn't really fit in the frame as it should, because there's these white bits on the side that shouldn't be there. So if you do want the image to fit directly into the frame, what you could do is just select it just like that, and then click on this option over here. Yep, so far so good. That doesn't look too bad. But what I would advise that you guys do when it comes to using Printify and you're on this stage is to make sure that you click on preview as you're going along, because it's going to be able to show you an example of what it's going to look like. But as you guys can see, it looks really, really small. When we look at all of these different previews, it looks like we've selected the wrong size, because my idea of selling a wall canvas is that it needs to be somewhat of a large size like the ones that you can see behind me. So what you could do is that you can click back on edit. Then what you can do is come over here to where it says sizes and then select that. And the size that I'm going to select is this one over here, 36 to 36. And because we've now changed the size, we can see that there's a white space right here. So we want to make sure that we come back onto the image and select this option again. Now, if we go back to preview, we're going to be able to see if it looks different. Yep, so this looks much better. I believe that something like this will sell a lot better than the smaller canvases. But then again, that's just my opinion. You could try and sell them because you're not going to lose anything, because as I said earlier, you're only going to pay something once the customer gives you money. So even if you wanted to make all of the different sizes that Printify has available on your store, you're going to be able to do that with no issues. And to be honest, that's probably one of the best ways to go, because you're going to be able to give your customers some sort of variety. But because I'm only showing you this as an example, what I'm going to do is just click on save product. It's then going to take you to this page where it's going to show you an example of what the customer is going to see if they do want to buy the product from you, in terms of the images, in terms of the title of the item, the description. All of this information is going to get imported onto your store, which actually now brings me on to one of the next things that I want to talk about, which is what platform are you going to choose when it comes to making the products available for customers to buy it from you in the first place. Now, Printify is compatible with so many different popular platforms, for example, Etsy, Shopify, eBay, etc. So whichever platform you feel comfortable with, you're going to be able to select it over here and make sure that everything is connected. Now, the one that I would recommend personally is Shopify, because you're going to be able to use the link in my description and sign up for a 3-month trial. And the process to getting your store set up is not that difficult, because Shopify offer various different free themes, which means that you're going to be able to brand your store in any way that you want to around the types of items that you're going to be selling. So if you did want to sign up for this 3-month trial, make sure that you click the link in my description. And if you want to see me make another video where I walk you guys through step by step everything you need to know when it comes to actually designing a Shopify store, then put in the comments down below, do the Shopify video, and I'll get onto that ASAP. But because I've already connected my Shopify store to my Printify account, I'm just going to show you exactly what the process looks like when it comes to making the item available on your website. So what I'm going to do is just scroll through and look at all of this information. For now, I'm going to change the title to Custom Rolex Wall Art. I'm going to leave the description how it is. Of course, if I was looking to actually sell this item, I will change it to some information about the image. I'll put some information about the Rolex, etc. But for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. You can also scroll down here to where it says prices and variants. And Printify is going to let you know what they believe that you should sell the item for. So as you can see, they've automatically set it at 40% profit margin. So for this one, I'm going to leave it because you can see that the profit is going to be $51. But of course, if you wanted to change it, you're going to be able to easily do that. So what I'm going to do is just click on publish. And right there, as you guys can see, the item has now been added to the back end of one of my Shopify test accounts. So if I just click into it, all the information from Printify has been automatically uploaded. All of the images, all of the information about the variants, the sizes, all of the prices, everything. So if I just click on view, this is basically what the customer is going to see once they do land on the website. They're going to be able to see all of the different sizes, and they're also going to be able to look at all of the different images too. Now, I know right now most of you are probably thinking to yourself, but Sam, how exactly am I going to get customers to be on my Shopify store in the first place for them to buy all of these different items from me? Well, there's so many different ways that you can get traffic. You can use things like Pinterest, you can use things like TikTok ads, Facebook ads, etc. But one of my favorite ways of getting customers onto my Shopify stores is by using Google Shopping ads. Because over my years of doing Shopify, the way that I've been able to generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit was by using Google Shopping ads. Because when customers go onto Google and they type in a specific keyword, you're going to be able to target that exact keyword, which means that your chances of being able to make a sale is much higher. Now, to show you exactly how this works, I'm going to jump onto Google and I'm going to type in the name of the product that we just created using AI, which is Rolex Wall Art, and then I'm going to click on enter. And as you can see at the top here, all of these different stores are currently using Google Shopping ads when it comes to driving traffic. But if I just click on the shopping tab, there's various different print on demand stores that are selling very similar Rolex canvases to the one that we just made. So if I just click into this one over here, yep, so this one looks very similar to the one that we just made, and they're getting a lot of traffic by using Google Shopping ads because they're able to target that specific keyword, which means that they're going to be able to cut out all of the customers that are not really interested. Now, I've got a video coming out real soon where I'm going to break down everything you need to know about using Google Shopping ads. So make sure if you like this type of content and you want to see that video, you press the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe as well so that you don't miss that video, and hit the bell notification. And if you also want to sign up to my completely free email newsletter where every single week I'm going to send you an email when it comes to helping you with topics to do with print on demand, dropshipping, how to start an Amazon FBA business, how to sell on eBay, whatever the case is, you're going to receive an email from myself to help you on your money making journey. So if you want to sign up again for completely free to receive those emails, make sure that you click the link in my description down below. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made recently where I break down some other side hustles that you're going to be able to start using various different AI bots, then you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.